ladies and gentlemen, this aircraft is powered by a huge radial engine. A radial 3,350 cubic inches, originally fitted to the Douglas Skyraider, single-engine attack aircraft that was used in Korea and later in Vietnam. Because the original aircraft was fitted with a Bristol engine, very different to a normal engine. Instead of having normal valves, it has a cylinder that runs up inside the cylinder itself, and that thing turns and opens up the different ports for inlet and exhaust. It's called a sleeve valve radial. Hawkers have produced a long line of fighter aircraft going right the way back through to the beautiful looking Hawker Fury biplane of the pre-war years. Prior to that, they had been producing other aircraft of very, very high performance, and they virtually used the same type of construction all the way through on those biplanes, and they continued it even to aircraft like the Hawker Tempest. This was a radical departure from that type of construction and manufacture. They built an aircraft called the Tempest, and it was fitted with a 24-cylinder H engine. When you've heard of horizontally opposed, you've heard of Vs, V8s, V12. This was a H shape when you view it from the front, 24-cylinder sleeve valve, called a Napier Sabre. It had a big centre section, a wide part of the wing, and then the outer wings were attached to that. They decided to build a lightweight version of the Tempest Light Fighter, and this is what resulted in Fury and in the Sea Fury. So today, we're known
you'll see them starting to join up. Some coolies to make bubbles. To make bubbles in the sky. That smoke machine, I'll give you some facts later on in that one with Paul Bennett. With this machine and the smoke machine, I think really adds to a great effect here. Here he goes back through at speeds at nearly 700 kilometres an hour.
was never actually put into service. It persisted, however, with the Sea Fury, and this represents originally 2,480 horsepower Bristol Centaurus, 18 cylinders. It had 420mm cannons, it carried 16 September 1946, Sea Fury flew. They were later modified. They originally had a 4-bladed propeller, but later modified with a 5-blade prop. This, because it's fitted with a Skyraider engine, has a 4-blade prop. Very, very fast. Maximum speed of 400 knots, or about 740 kilometres an hour. You can see the oil cooler is mounted in the wing, and a slot in the leading edge for that. The intakes are on either side of the fuselage. Very, very high performing machine. Korean War, between 19 Ladies and gentlemen, look at that beautiful smoke system that's operating there. You carry huge drop tanks as well for the pressure. This aircraft, particular aircraft,